Imagine a massive bridge built to cross the deepest canyon you've ever seen. On one side, you have the comfort and safety of where you are now. On the other, everything you've ever wanted, your dreams, your goals, the life you've always desired. This bridge isn't made of concrete or steel. It's constructed from something far more powerful, your confidence in yourself. Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe you can cross it? It sounds simple, doesn't it? But the reality is that many look at this bridge and, even knowing the incredible rewards on the other side, they hesitate. Some don't even take the first step. Others start, but stop halfway, doubting the structure, doubting themselves. And this is where our journey begins today. Because this bridge, confidence, is something you can build, rebuild, and strengthen, as long as you believe in the power within you. I want you to ask yourself something right now. What would you do today if you weren't afraid to fail? Close your eyes and imagine it. Who would you be? What kind of life would you be living? And now, reflect. What's really stopping you from getting there? It's not a lack of opportunity, resources, or talent. No, the true obstacle lies within you. It's your fear, your doubt, your lack of faith in yourself. I'm not here to tell you that confidence is easy or automatic. It's not. Trusting yourself requires courage, practice, and, above all, determination. It's like planting a tree in rocky soil. At first, it seems impossible, but with patience and care, the roots find space to grow. And one day, you'll realize that tree not only bloomed, but became a fortress. Today, I want to guide you on this journey to build unshakable confidence. Together, we'll dismantle the barriers you've created for yourself and construct a solid foundation that can withstand life's storms. And I promise you this, at the end of this path, you'll not only see a completed bridge, but the reflection of who you truly are, someone capable, resilient, and worthy of living fully. Confidence is not a gift someone gives us, nor is it a talent we're born with. It's built, like bricks laid one by one, day after day. But to start this construction, we need to understand something fundamental. Why is it often so hard to trust ourselves? Think about it. From an early age, we're surrounded by expectations from society, family, friends. The world tells us who we should be, what we should do, and what we should achieve. And when we fail to meet those expectations, we start doubting ourselves. That critical voice appears, whispering, "You're not good enough. You're going to fail." That voice is often not your own. It's the echo of fears and insecurities that have been planted in you throughout your life. Now, here's the truth that many ignore. You are not your doubt. Doubts are like shadows. They show up when the light is blocked. But the light, your essence, your potential, is always there. What we need to do is remove what's blocking that light, so you can see who you truly are. I want to share a metaphor with you. Imagine you're on a boat in the middle of the ocean. The sea is rough. The waves seem ready to swallow you whole, and you can't see land in any direction. At that moment, you have two options. Either give in to fear and let the boat drift aimlessly, or decide to trust your ability to navigate, even without knowing the destination. Confidence doesn't mean knowing exactly what lies ahead. It means believing that, no matter what happens, you'll find a way to move forward. But how do we start building this confidence? First, we need to identify and challenge the thoughts that hold us back. When that critical inner voice appears, ask yourself, is this voice based on facts or fear? Often, what stops us isn't the circumstances, but the stories we tell ourselves. Stories like "I'm not capable" or "people will judge me if I fail." These are just that, stories. You have the power to rewrite them. Second, we need to celebrate small victories. Every step you take, no matter how small, strengthens your confidence. Think of a baby learning to walk. They aren't born knowing how, but take one step, then another. They fall, but they don't stop. They learn, improve, and one day they're running. And you've already learned so many things in life. You've overcome challenges you once thought were impossible. So why doubt yourself now? Confidence is a flame. At first, it may be small, almost imperceptible. But if you protect and nurture it, it grows, warms, and illuminates even the darkest places. Today, that flame is already within you. My role here is to help you transform it into an unshakable fire. Now that we understand where doubts come from and how to face them, let's dive deeper into a key concept: how to build unshakable confidence, brick by brick. First, we need to start with something powerful, yet often overlooked: keeping promises to yourself. Think about how you feel when someone breaks a promise to you. You feel distrust, maybe even hurt. Now think about what happens when you do this to yourself. Every time you promise to start something, whether it's a workout routine, a personal project, or even taking time for yourself, and don't follow through, you're sending a message to your subconscious: I don't trust myself. This slowly erodes your self-confidence. That's why building confidence begins with small, but consistent actions. It doesn't matter how big or small the promise is, as long as you keep it. If you decide to wake up 10 minutes earlier to meditate, do it. If you promise to spend 20 minutes learning something new, stick to it. Small commitments lead to big results. Confidence isn't born from words, but from actions. Another essential element is understanding that mistakes are part of the process. Many people believe that trusting yourself means never failing, but this is a dangerous myth. True confidence is not the absence of failure. It's the ability to rise after failing. Think of mountaineers who climb massive peaks like Everest before reaching the summit. Many face falls, brutal winds, and often need to return to base camp to refuel and plan their next attempt. Even when everything seems perfect, risks remain. What drives them? It's not the certainty of immediate success, but the conviction that every step, every attempt, brings them closer to their goal. Now, think about your own life. How many times have you held back from trying something because you were afraid of failing? How many opportunities were missed because you didn't believe you were capable? The difference between those who reach the summit and those who quit halfway isn't the absence of fear or failure, but the persistence to keep going even when conditions aren't ideal. That's why I want to share a mantra that can transform how you handle mistakes. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep going. Perfection is an illusion that blocks progress. When you allow yourself to fail, you allow yourself to learn and grow. Finally, let's talk about the power of surrounding yourself with the right people. Confidence is internal, but it can be reinforced or destroyed by the environment around you. If you're surrounded by people who constantly doubt you or belittle your ideas, it can weaken your strength. On the other hand, being with people who believe in you and encourage your dreams can transform your mindset. So, ask yourself, do the people around me strengthen or weaken me? Unshakable confidence is not a destination, but a continuous journey. And this journey is built on consistent actions, learning from mistakes, and the support of the right people. Each step strengthens the bricks of the bridge you are building toward your dreams. Now that we start laying the foundation of confidence, let's talk about something even more powerful: how to sustain that confidence during the most challenging moments. After all, it's easy to feel confident when everything is going well. The true test comes when we face setbacks, rejections, or when the world seems to conspire against us. Let me share a real story that exemplifies this. Imagine a young musician who dreamed of performing for massive crowds, but faced rejection at every turn. He sent demo tapes to dozens of record labels, only to be turned down by all of them. Most people would have given up in such a situation. But this young man believed so deeply in his music that he decided to record his own album with the limited resources he had. He sold a door to or until one day, someone finally recognized his talent. That young man was Ed Sheeran, who is now one of the most popular artists in the world. The lesson here is simple. Confidence isn't about never doubting. It's about continuing despite the doubts. It's about knowing that success isn't immediate and that the path to achieving it is paved with moments of uncertainty. Ed Sheeran didn't have guarantees, but he had something stronger: faith in his purpose. During tough times, confidence becomes like a muscle. It needs to be exercised to grow. Here are some ways to strengthen your confidence during challenging moments. Remember your past achievements. When the present feels uncertain, look back. Think about the challenges you've already overcome, the times you proved to yourself that you were capable, even when you doubted. This isn't nostalgia. It's concrete evidence that you can win again. Visualize the future you want. The mind is a powerful tool. If you only envision failure or difficulties, your energy will follow that path. But if you can clearly imagine what you want to achieve, you'll begin aligning your actions to get there. Ask yourself, what would my life look like if I had already achieved what I desire? Imagine it in detail, as if it were already real. Except that you don't have to do everything alone. Sometimes, sustaining confidence means seeking support. There's no shame in asking for help, learning from others, or admitting that you're still growing. Great leaders and innovators rarely reach the top without a support network. Most importantly, understand that confidence is not linear. You will have days when you feel on top of the world and others when you question everything. And that's okay. Confidence isn't about never falling. It's about always finding a way to rise again. Finally, I want you to imagine a flame once again. Even in the wine, a well-fed flame doesn't go out. It dances, it flickers, but it keeps burning. Your confidence is that flame. Take care of it on good days and bad, and it will continue lighting your path, even in the darkest moments. Now that you know how to build and sustain your confidence, think about the impact this can have on your life. Confidence isn't just a tool. It's a catalyst that transforms dreams into reality. When you believe in yourself, you don't just change how you see the world. You change the world around you. Let's talk about the power of action. How many times have you heard someone say, I wish I had done that, but I didn't have the courage? Or maybe you've thought, I'd love to start a project, change careers, or travel, but what if it doesn't work out? This is where confidence makes the difference. Confidence doesn't eliminate fear. It puts fear in its proper place. Confidence is the ability to act despite fear. Imagine a surfer facing a giant wave. He knows there are risks, but he also knows he has the skills to face it. He doesn't wait for the perfect wave or a fearless moment. He simply gets in the water. In life, we are all like that surfer. The waves, our challenges, will always be there. The difference is, will you wait to face them, or will you start now, even with your heart racing? This attitude of acting, even without guarantees, is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who merely dream. But how do you take that first step? Here's a simple method. Break your goals into small steps. Fear often arises because we see our goal as something enormous and unattainable. Instead, ask yourself, what's the smallest step I can take today to get closer to my dream? It could be sending a message, doing some research, or simply writing down your ideas. Be kind to yourself. Confidence doesn't grow in an environment of self-criticism. If you make a mistake, remember, it's part of the process. Instead of blaming yourself, ask, what can I learn from this? Every mistake is a brick in the construction of your strength. Surround yourself with inspiration. Read stories of people who overcame challenges. Watch motivational videos, or join groups where you can share experiences. When you see others facing their fears and succeeding, your mind begins to believe that you can too. And remember, confidence isn't something you achieve and keep static. It's alive, like a river that needs constant movement to remain strong. Every action, every small victory, is like a drop that feeds this river. The more you challenge yourself, the more it grows, until one day you realize that you not only trust yourself, but also inspire others to trust themselves too. In the end, what defines your life is not the fear you feel, but what you do in spite of it. And when you choose to act, to trust, you don't just change your story, you become its author. Now, let's take this idea to another level. Confidence isn't just a skill that transforms your life, it's a gift you give to the world. When you believe in yourself and act with determination, you become a beacon for those around you. You inspire others to see beyond their limitations and believe they, too, can achieve their dreams. Think of someone you deeply admire, a mentor, a friend, or even a public figure. What makes this person special to you? It's not just their achievements, but the confidence they radiate, the unshakable belief that they can face challenges while helping others grow. That's the magic of confidence. It not only transforms who you are, but also who you inspire. Small, consistent actions. We've understood that confidence isn't the absence of fear, but the courage to act despite it. And most importantly, we've realized that confidence isn't just for you. It's a gift you offer to the world. Now, I want you to pause and reflect on all of this. Think about something you dream of doing, but that fear or doubt has held you back from starting. It could be a personal project, a life change, or even believing more in your ability to overcome a current challenge. Close your eyes for a moment and picture yourself achieving that goal. How does it feel? What has changed in your life? What difference does it make for you and for the people around you? That vision you just created doesn't have to remain a distant dream. It can start today. All you need is to take the first step, no matter how small it seems. Because, as we've said, confidence is built through action. And the first step is always the most powerful. But I want you to remember something essential. The path to confidence isn't perfect. You will face moments of doubt, make mistakes, and might even think about giving up. And that's okay. These moments don't mean you're failing. They mean you're growing. Every stumble is a lesson. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn and become stronger. Now, let me leave you with one final thought. Imagine reaching the end of your life and looking back. What would you want to see? A path filled with regrets and what-ifs, or a journey rich with experiences, learning, and accomplishments, even those that started as failures? The choice is yours, and confidence is the key to creating the life you want to live. So, starting today, make a commitment, not to me, but to yourself. Promise that, no matter the challenges, you won't give up on yourself. Promise that you'll keep building your confidence, one step at a time, and that you'll never let doubts be greater than your desire to grow. Because in the end, the only person who can truly change your life is you. I want you to remember the bridge we talked about at the beginning of this speech. On the other side are your dreams, your achievements, and the life you've always wanted. And that bridge, it's being built right now, with every choice you make, with every step you take, and every time you choose to believe in yourself. So go ahead, light your flame, build your bridge and show the world and yourself what you're capable of. Because you can. You always could.